Hi everyone, my name's Alan. I'm the family meditation session teacher. And what I'm going to talk to you today about is what children can teach us that can help us be happy and cultivate good states of mind. So often I get asked how to explain Buddhism, what does it mean? So from a simplistic perspective, I say, so really it's about two things. One thing is, it is the states of mind and what we might say and what we might do, so body, speech and mind, actions that are negative and that we should try to abandon, seek to abandon, and actions of body, speech and mind that we should cultivate. So things that are good, positive states of mind. So those positive states of mind can be love, kindness, compassion, patience, giving. Those kinds of things are positive states of mind, and universally they are believed as being that, irrespective of any religion. So what we need to stop are other states of mind which will never bring happiness, that destroy our inner peace. So ultimately, following Buddhist teachings is that what we should abandon and what we should cultivate. And our children can teach us significant amounts about the positive states of mind. So if we just think from my own experience, so for example, love. And so true love is where we wish others to be happy. And we enjoy when we see them happy. And now I remember my own children sitting, playing in the world of their own, very happy, content. And I remember sitting and watching them and feeling a sense of real love and enjoyment that they're happy. And rather than what we can do, which is our mind may be restless and we're thinking, well, what's the next thing we need to organise? How do we keep them happy all of the time? We're actually experiencing that moment, just in that moment, being mindful in that moment is a positive, virtuous state of mind, also filled with love, which will help protect our mind, sow good seeds for the future. And they will see us happy, and it will then ripple through into the way they feel. So that's love, and then we have things like compassion. So our children, we're driven to make them happy. We don't want them to suffer, and if we see them suffer, we're moved to stop that suffering. Parents will give their life to stop the suffering of their children. And so this mind of compassion, where we cannot bear their suffering, is a virtuous state of mind. It is a mind to cultivate. Then we have things like giving. So we give to our children all of the time, both in terms of resources, in time, in love, protection. So we're doing this the whole time. What it's actually doing, all of these virtuous states of mind, is taking our mind off me, off self. It's a great virtuous mind that takes our mind away from self. And often it leads to more happiness because we aren't worried about my own happiness, it's about somebody else's own happiness. And likewise, both in terms of joy, but also challenges. Children's behaviour may not be as we would wish, and we sometimes have to confront these situations. But if we do it in a calm and peaceful way, then they will see the benefit of that. But also the fact that we're going to have to be patient. We have to willingly accept what we cannot avoid. It's very difficult always to be very calm and get our own way as well. So sometimes we have to accept their behaviour. I've been there in situations with 3 teenagers in the house at the same time. Very challenging behaviours. However, trying to still see their potential, realise I need to just accept that this is going to pass, so it's temporary, be patient, willingly accept what I cannot avoid, and then the moment will pass. And one of the key points I've learned is, was I always perfect? as a child? Did I always do what my mother and father wanted me to do? Was I always the best I could be? And the answer is no. So likewise, my children can be the same, and I need to try and be patient whilst they're learning and growing up and trying to be the best citizen that they can be. So once we recognise that the children can teach us, and we are focused and we are mindful of this, then we can think, well, what about everybody else? We've got our family, we've got our friends, we've got our community, we've got our geographical location, we've got our country, we've got our continent, we've got the world. So we have the potential to be able to expand all of these positive states of mind that will protect our mind, sow good seeds so that we're happy in the future, beyond just our very close circle. And then that will benefit everybody. It will benefit everything we think, say and do. And our children will see that in the way that we are adopting ourselves. So that is how children can really help us be happy.